Yes, lads, welcome back to the channel, and to today's one, we are doing Game Week Prediction 1 of Euro 2020, so the first round of games in the group stage I will be predicting, and there's going to be 12 of them, because obviously 6 groups, 2 times 6 is 12, good maths there, Michael, but anyway, yeah, I will be predicting the first 12 games of the group stage of Euro 2020, Group A to F, the opening games, what I think the score will be, and I will have a scoring system. If I get the correct result, I will get 1 point. If I get the correct score, I will get 3 points. And at the end of Euro 2020, see how many points I accumulate. And you guys can play along as well. So yeah, and I'll see how many points you get overall. And the winner will get a prize. If it is me, I won't get anything because obviously it's my channel. But let's get into the first game then, and then we're just going to whiz through all of the first game is Turkey against Italy. It is the opening game of Euro 2020 in Group A. And Turkey are a dark horse for this tournament, and so are Italy. So, you know, two teams who are quite dark horses going up against each other in the first game of the tournament. I mean, in this one, I am going to go Turkey 1, Italy 2. I think Turkey will put up a fight, but I just think Italy will just have a little bit too much for them in this game, and I think it'll be Turkey 1, Italy 2. Goal scorers, I'm going to say Kaglas or Nucci for Turkey, from a corner, and for Italy I'm going to go for Barella and Domenico Barella. The next game is my boys Wales taking on Switzerland in Group A, and this is going to be a very, very tight game. Both teams don't score a lot of goals, they don't concede a lot of goals, and apart from Wales the other night against France, but we won't get into that. And I think this is probably going to be a very, very tight game. I think there's only going to be one goal in it, and I'm going to go with Wales 1, Switzerland 0. Goal scorer, I'm going to say David Brooks. I think he's going to have a quality tournament. I think he's going to be one of our main men, actually. Obviously, everyone's going to say Bale, Ramsey, Dan James, but I reckon David Brooks is going to have a big tournament for us. So I'm going to go Wales 1, Switzerland 0, David Brooks. Third game then is Group B. It's Denmark taking on Finland, the battle of the Scandinavian teams, and I think Denmark are going to coast through this one. I'm going to go with Denmark 3, Finland 1. Goal scorers, I'm going to go with Christian Eriksen with 2 goals, and I'm going to go with Martin Braithwaite with the 3rd. And for Finland, I'm going to go for Timo Pukki. But yeah, Denmark 3. Fourth game then is Belgium against Russia, another very tight game. Similar to the Turkey versus Italy game, actually. Belgium, like Turkey, a dark horse for the tournament, and then Russia, a tricky team to play against. And I'm going to go with the same scoreline that I did for that one. I'm going to go Belgium 2, Russia 1. The Russian goal, I'm going to go for Artem Zuba for Russia, and for Belgium, I'm actually going to go with Eden Hazard and Yuri Tielemans. So Belgium 2, Russia 1. The next game is Austria against Macedonia. Now, Macedonia, the very, very, very minnows in this group, never mind the entire tournament. So I think this is going to be a quite straightforward victory for Austria. I'm going to go with Austria 2, Macedonia 0. Goal scorers, I'm going to go with Konrad Laimer and David Alaba. I don't think Macedonia are going to get anything from this group at all, but I think it's going to be a comfortable 2-0 win for the Austrians. Alaba. And the next game is Holland against Ukraine, or the Netherlands against Ukraine. Another tough game. Ukraine are in a decent bit of form. They've got some decent players like Tishkankov. They've even got Zinchenko. So they're quite a decent little team, Ukraine, but I think Holland are going to have a little bit too much for them in this one. I'm going to go with Holland 2, Ukraine 1. Goal for Ukraine is going to come from Viktor Tishkankov. If I butchered that name, sorry Ukrainians. And for the Dutch, I'm going to go with Memphis Depay. And do you know what? I'm going to go with Frankie de Jong. So Holland 2, Ukraine 1. The fifth game then is England against Croatia. A repeat of the 2018 World Cup semi-final in Moscow. And obviously, as you know, I am Welsh, but I'm not going to be biased. I do genuinely think, if I do say England to lose it, I don't want, you're Welsh, of course you're going to say England to lose, blah, blah, blah. It's because I genuinely think it, and I'm going to go with England 1, Croatia 2. I think Croatia, this is probably their last chance of winning a major tournament. I'm not saying they will win a major tournament, but what I'm saying is, this is their last chance to win one, because the team is very old. Modric is still, he's not in the peak of his powers anymore, but he's still a very quality footballer at his age. And I'm going to go with England 1, Croatia 2. Goal scorers, I'm going to go with Phil Foden for England. And for Croatia, I'm going to go with Ivan Perisic. And I'm going to go Brozovic. So Perisic and Brozovic, England 1, Croatia. The next game is Scotland against the Czech Republic. Now, a lot of people are saying Scotland could get out of this Group D. But personally, I don't think so, because I think they're going to lose this game to the Czech Republic. I'm going to go with Scotland 0, Czech Republic 1. And the goal scorer I'm going to go for is Thomas Souček. I think, when Wales played Czech Republic not so long ago, he was absolutely fantastic in both boxes. And I think Scotland are going to lose this one 1-0. So Scotland 0, Czech Republic 1. And I'm going to go with Thomas Souček. The penultimate group is Poland against Slovakia. A tough game, two teams that, are tricky teams to play against. Obviously, Poland a little bit better than Slovakia. But again, Slovakia are a tough team to break down. They do pose threat on the break, so it could be a tough game for Poland. But I have gone Poland 2, Slovakia 0. Goal scorers, I've gone with 2 for Lewandowski. I think he's going to have a fantastic tournament for the Polish. And I think it's going to be Poland 2, Slovakia. The next game is Spain against Sweden. A very, very tough game, this one. Do you know what? I'm going to go with a tight game again. I think a lot of these are tight. The first game of the group stage, like a lot of people have said, are always tight, testing the waters, seeing what the group is like, and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with Spain 2, Sweden 1. I'm going to go for an own goal, actually, from Spain. I'm going to go for an Aymeric Laporte own goal, and for Spain, I'm going to go with Ferran Torres, and I'm actually going to go with Morata. I think Morata's going to score. A lot of people, say he's crap. I don't think he's crap. I just think he's not a Premier League striker. In other leagues, he does okay. But I'm going to go Spain 2, Sweden 1, Morata and Ferran Torres, and Aymeric Laporte own goal. The last group then, the penultimate game of match day 1 is Hungary against Portugal. Obviously, they did play each other at Euro 2016, didn't they? Where that famous 3-3 draw between Hungary and Portugal. I don't think there's going to be anything like that in this one. I think it's going to be Hungary 1, Portugal 2. Goal scorers, I'm going to go with Dominik Szoboszlai for Hungary. They've got some decent players, like I said, Szoboszlai, Galashki in goals, Willy Orban as well. I believe they've got Adam Shalai as well. Some decent Hungarian players, but I think this group is going to be very tough for them to get anything out of. So for Hungary, I'm going to go with Szoboszlai, and for Portugal, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes and Cristiano Ronaldo. Hungary 1, Portugal 2. And the last game of match day 1, or group 1, whatever you want to say, is France against Germany. One of the biggest games of the group stage altogether, really. And I think this is going to be an absolute cracker. I'm not sure where this is being played, actually. It might be played in Munich. I'm not too sure. But this is going to be a very, very good game. Both teams, will be going into the group confident. I think all of them, and Portugal apart from Hungary, will be confident. But this is going to be very tight. There's only a goal in this as well. And I think it's going to be France 1, Germany 0. And the goal scorer, I'm actually going to go with Antoine Griezmann. He seems to step it up in big games, Griezmann. He's done it in the World Cup. He played very well in that run to the World Cup champions for France. He's done well at Euro 16 as well. He's a very prolific player. I'm going to go France 1, Germany 0, Antoine Griezmann. And there we are, guys. That is my match day 1 or group day 1 predictions, whatever you want to say. Let me know in the comment section below your predictions so I can add you to the leaderboard. And whoever wins, whoever gets as many points at the end of the Euros will get a prize. I'm not too sure what the prize will be yet. It might be just £10 gift voucher or something like that. But yeah, comment your predictions down below. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff as well. And I'll see you in the next one. And as always, Cymru and bye.